Greetings! You know, there's a lot of fuss these days about the latest instalment of the Super Smash Bros. Series of fighting games on Nintendo. One for the 3DS came out recently, and there's one coming out for the Wii U very shortly, and that's the one everyone seems to be riled up about. This series always causes a lot of hype. Kinda strange though, the name never made sense. Super Smash Brothers, there were girls in it from the start. I guess Super Smash Siblings wasn't extreme enough. Well, fair enough. Also, the names of the new ones, the new 3DS and Wii U games, are a bit strange. Nintendo apparently ran out of synonyms for fight in their thesaurus, so they just named it after the consoles. Except they didn't even name it after the consoles, did they? It's not Wii U, it's for Wii U. Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Not Super Smash Bros. Wii U, for Wii U. Very important distinction there, apparently. Anyway, maybe they're just paying for all those Supers and 64s of yesteryear. Forget about these new Super Smash Bros. Games, because we're going to have to take a bit of a step back into the past this time, because I'm taking you on a special adventure today. How would you like to join me for a Super Smash Bros. Adventure, where there's an actual plot, a story, a narrative that evolves over the course of the game, and all comes down to a most outrageous villain trying to destroy the world, and it's up to all the Super Smash Bros. Characters to put a stop to their nefarious plans. A game where Kirby is basically the main character, and really, Kirby-related stuff takes centre stage when all's said and done. Which makes sense, because the game's creator was Kirby's master. So yes, as you can surely tell from all that, I'm doing something quite unusual for me. Are you ready to play? Wait, what? What's that? What's that? What are you saying? Can you speak louder? I can't hear you. You're going to have to speak up, audience. I'm in Scotland. What you say? What? Subspace? What are you talking about? This is Super Smash Bros. RPG! Master Hand's Revenge! Oh yes, created by the Kirby Master. And Jade wrote the title screen music here. Nice work, Jade. But before we start playing this game, I have a very important announcement to make. Because if we go into this game's game folder, you'll find a special file. What's this? Read this! By Kirby and Jade. We'd better follow the instructions immediately. Please do not open our RPG with RM2A. It would ruin everything. Be surprised. It's a lot more fun, believe me. Play through it first. If you're stuck, don't look ahead. Contact us at our forums. Go to the site here to locate the message board. Codemaster and Jade. Oh, well, isn't that sweet? And you want to know something? To this very day, out of respect for Codemaster and Jade, I have never opened this game in the editor. So just in case, why don't we just check this website here to make sure we can consult the forums if we really need to ask some most pertinent questions. Oh, what? Oh man, GeoCity's closed. The website's dead. Oh well, forget that, we'll just have to hope we don't have a problem. Hang on. What? Really? Well, GeoCities, you may be dead, but it looks like you had the last laugh. Joke's on us, gang. Let's start. Yay! Oh, what's this? Wait! A Kirby star. Hey, what's that? Super Bros? What on earth is it? Oh, Super Smash Bros! Starring Kirby. Oh yeah. Here it comes. Wow! RPG. Yeah! Badly compressed and grainy image is to start our excellent adventure. Content in this game rated? Curb rated for existential quantifier nobody. Well, it's good to know that we've got a family-friendly game in our hands. No one has been given permission to host this RPG on their website. This means you get this RPG only at a website that doesn't exist anymore. Sorry, Kirby Master. I guess any similarity in looks or personality of characters presented in this RPG to persons either living or dead is not only absurd, but a crying shame. This RPG does not in any way promote the drinking of alcohol. In fact, it actually demotes it.
after seeing how the drunken people in this RPG act. Would you really want to embarrass yourself like that?
Well, when you put it that way, yeah. Some family-friendly morals in this game. And what do we have here?
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
What's this? Super Smash Brothers? Super Smash Brothers RPG? Smash Brothers? And yeah, I'm just going to skip through this extremely painful parody sequence. You don't want to read this. You don't want to spend 2 minutes on this scene. Oh, that painful sequence is done with. Let's continue the introduction. And this appears to be Kirby's house. Oh, there he just opened one of the windows. Oh, he's going to look out the window. We're going to see his face. Hey, what?
All of a sudden, everything
the scene suddenly darkens.
Like an eclipse.
Kirby rushes out to find out what's going on, and it's Master Hand! He survived the encounter in Super Smash Brothers, the original N64 version, which this game's based on. Kirby, get your Star Rod that slams things on and go and attack Master Hand with it. But what? His Star Rod's missing! Master Hand must have stolen it, the fiend!
Knowing that it could only be the work of Master Hand,
he knew that Kirby could put a stop to him with that. Kirby wastes no time and hops on a star and flies into space after Master Hand.
Kirby sees Master Hand up ahead moving at a slow pace. Kirby slows down, intending to only follow Master Hand for the moment. After a little while, Kirby sees that Master Hand is headed for another planet.
But along the way, he discovers Corneria, which is the name of some planet in the Star Fox, aka Star Wing for us Europeans, because Star Fox was copyrighted by Atari or some meaningless nonsense. Also Lilac Wars instead of Star Fox 64, because Lilac Wars is most certainly a more appropriate name, because there was, after all, a war going on. Only there wasn't really. Anyway, Kirby gets on the Great Fox and discovers that every Super Smash Bros. Character had a precious item stolen.
Captain Falcon's racing trophies!
Wish-granting object of legend created by the goddesses themselves. For Ness, it's his backpack.
Princess Peach from Mushroom Kingdom, Princess Zelda from Hyrule Castle, and the Super Happy Fruit from Yoshi's Island. All 12 are determined to get them back, no matter what the cost.
Slams the Great Fox, and our heroes are left stranded on a planet. On some planet!
Just then, a meteor hits the back.
On Master Hand's secret base on some planet that Master Hand has made his secret base on.
Jammed.
Whoa, that's some nifty late 90s word out there. And here comes some more. Oh. What is it? What is it? Oh, I can't see it long enough to tell.
SSB RPG Master Hand's Revenge Part 2.
What's this, Part 2? But Mr. X, aren't you playing the complete game? Well, yes, I am. This is complete, but for whatever reason, instead of calling it like version 2 or whatever, Curdmaster called it Part 2. But it doesn't matter.
Kirby wakes up and finds himself alone in a forest.
After that shocking ordeal and that rather long introduction, Kirby finds himself alone on the mysterious world, with no equipment, no skills, and no a watch. Tells you what the time, tells you how long you've been playing the game. Useless as it sounds. What's this? According to this sign, there's a whole bunch of stuff, and of course that building right there means there's and of course that town right there. Whoa! You can either you can run away. We're going by the exclamation marks there to gauge our strength of shouting. Well, Kirby, you could battle stuff, but let's just head to town, shall we? And look at this! It really is an RPG. We've had an overworld, we've had battles, and we've had a town. Hey, town greeter, nice to see you.
There was this
It
cave.
doesn't take long for Kirby to find out there is a mysterious cave to the east, where some person went but didn't return.
I'm thinking of going over there.
I think that we know where our next destination is, gang. Yes, the first quest in this game, surely, to explore some cave for no reason.
The fence surrounds this town.
That'll help us get our hands on Master Hand. Oh, hands on Master Hand. And Master Hand, by the way, being is a giant white glove. Which was the bad guy for some weird reason in the original Super Smash Bros. I don't know why. He's the one that brought the characters to life because they were just dolls at the start. And they just become dolls when Master Hand gets slammed. So, I'm sure I don't know what profound symbolic significance that this has in the densely woven plot of Super Smash Bros. Killing their creator causes the Super Smash Bros. Characters to die themselves, apparently.
I told you.
Whatever.
You should have listened
Except
to
Master
me.
Hand didn't create them. They just brought them to life. Whatever.
Wow, you're cute. I don't believe.
Oh, what? Oh, it was just a trick? You cheeky wee Torag.
Fireplaces.
Some boy tells Kirby to go north, but we're heading east to that cave, you idiot. Yeah, that's more like it. Hey, woman. You want me to go north too? Tough, we're going to that cave to the east. What's this well? Well, that's nice. Kirby's not a vampire. Very important to establish these sorts of facts. Whatever. Madam Nun, give me a hand.
Don't worry. The first few towns are rather
What?
rough, but it gets better.
Well, it's good to know the game's going to get better.
To be!
Jeez, talk about dramatic.
To be! Wait a minute. Let me write this down.
Yeah, I've heard that line before somewhere. Oh well.
He's such the poet.
Yeah, that's nice, man.
Don't bother me now. Can't you see I'm writing poetry?
You do that, that's great.
That is the question!
Oh, dear. Oh. Trying to give us a heart attack, mate? Even the bushes jumped.
Hey, welcome. Only cost 12 gold to...
Well, I'd love to stay at
Couldn't
your
mind.
fine,
Give me
upstanding
books
establishment,
once.
I know, but
I want to read some books too once
I
in
ain't
a while.
got no money.
I'm not a complete
Oh, don't worry,
idiot.
Kirby. We'll remedy that. Just have to slam some monsters. And since when did money stop Kirby from blowing his load at the pub?
Roast beef. My 23rd most favourite thing in the world.
What would life be like without beer? I don't even want to think about it.
You know, I think that guy down there
Oh,
has a serious drink problem. Glass of liquid.
Hey, Kirby, don't drink that.
Excuse me.
Sheesh.
Be in the bed.
Kirby, aren't you underage? Especially in America. Good grief. Got to be 21 there.
Complain.
Just 18 in
Sorry,
Britain.
sir.
Anyway,
Is it just me?
I don't know how old Kirby is.
Next to me look exactly like me.
In the game years, he's certainly older than 21. His first game was, what, 1990 or something? Kirby's Dream Land on the Game Boy. He's white, including on the box,
It says here that a guy went to
whereas
the
he's
cave
pink ever
on
since
the
then. Here's some trivia. Apparently Kirby was originally intended to be yellow, but the guy changed his mind for some reason. Who knows? Sleeping on the job. Sleeping on the job of drinking in the pub anyway. Dr. Ingram! Good grief, Dr. Ingram, you've let your manners go. I mean, even though you're dead.
And you better learn to stay quiet, or you'll be looking
Oh,
for
don't
another
mess with the
job.
bartender. Speaking
Yes,
of the
sir.
bartender, hey mate, I'd like to order a drink.
I want a
Hey,
drink.
whoa, get back!
you.
Hey, bartender,
Don't
slow down!
start
Kirby's
messing
only a little
with me,
punch ball.
man. I'm
Bartender,
coming.
please, I want a
Oh,
drink!
man,
Would you kindly wait? Stop!
Get out of my way!
I wonder if there's a more logical way to deal with this situation. No, there's not. Hurry up, bartender.
No! Fine, I'll
Go the other way.
this
There! No! How long are we going to be stuck here?
I've got you now!
Right, go for it! Yes!
No, then scat.
Oh wait,
Oh.
I forgot. I don't drink.
Okay. Well, that was worthwhile. That was an excellent use of our time.
Oh wait, kid,
Dr.
you're
Ingram,
bothered.
this is your fault. Hey mate, a letter from the girl in Breeze. Well, I'm sure Kirby will be heading to Breeze at some point in this most splendiferous adventure. A man competing with his friend to get armour. Always nice to see some friendly rivalry there. And what's happening in this house? It's a man eating stuff with the weirdest eating sound effects. Rip, snarl, smack, tear. Yeah. Another house full of stuff to eat. But it appears as though the fine upstanding lady here doesn't know what to make. But her family doesn't seem so happy with the food. And the girl. This girl's going to play us an excellent piano song she learned. Wow, that's not bad. Quite good piano skills there. Okay, that's enough. Game.
Man, I've heard some bad songs, but that is one of the worst songs I've ever heard in my life.
101 ways to ride a chocobo.
101 ways to ride a chocobo.
Kirby couldn't care less.
Interesting. Not really.
This is a race against time! Do you want to try it out?
What do we have here?
You do?
Hey! Looks like a race.
All you have to do is run the track.
I think we've got what it takes, gang.
Right
Kirby, are you ready?
Well, this within 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and I'll give you a prize. Good luck.
We've got to run to the end of this course as fast as possible to get the top secret prize. Come on, Curbster. Move! Yeah!
Kirby.
Man, this is going to be a piece of cake.
This nice, family-friendly, light-hearted RPG adventure with Nintendo characters. What could possibly go wrong? Whoa, gets a bit complex here, but we've got what it takes, Kirby. This maze is going to be a piece of... no, back that way. This maze is going to be a piece of cake. No question.
Money back guarantee!
I believe going right would be the correct course of action here. It looks like it's opening up a little bit, but you know, we've got plenty of time on that clock. Wrong way. We've got plenty of time on the clock. Go for it, Kirby.
Run! Run! Yeah! Yeah!
Right back.
Up we go. Up.
Wee wee wah wee! I'm going to climb that damn Kirby! Too confusing! Even for the awesome, even for the greatness of Kirby! I don't think even Kirby can handle this. What am I saying? There's nothing beyond Kirby. Nothing! Kirby is the best! He always wins!
Whoa, this forest is getting... Whoa, invisible dead ends! Are you kidding? What? How did we lose that much time? Well, how did the time get that low?
He never loses.
Obviously we've got to get to the bottom left of this. Come on, Kirby. Oh, Kirby, you are not losing this race. You are not going to fail this. Right, we're back on the race course again. No! We don't have time to waste with this nonsense now. Hurry up, Kirby, come on! Go, go, go! Move, Kirby! 20 seconds! I'm not doing that again! This is a matter of pride. I can't fail. Move! No! No! Move, Kirby! Move your...
Come on, you pig puffball! Move your legs! Feet, excuse me. Failed.
Alright, this time. Hey, you notice that sign over there? Maybe that's it. If I just talk to that sign, I'll get a secret shortcut teleport to the end of it, and...
What a waste of your time! There's nothing here!
This time. Come on, Kirby! Move!
Stay alive! I know what I could do with you!
You did it! Was that fun or
No.
what?
There's a prize, right?
That's right. You want your prize?
Come on.
6-pack of tonics.
Oh, 6 tonics! That's 6 healing items. Right, we can definitely get through the
Cave of Legend. The Cave of Legend.
Why is there air?
Cave of Legend.
So you planning on going east to the Cave of Legend, huh? If I were you, I would do the foot race, because he gives out some good prizes that may help you.
Don't come back here if you want more help on this game. I may get a small house, but I got a big job to do. You.
Should I buy weapons? Or armor?
It's time to traverse the overworld and get to the Cave of Legends. Cave of Legend, excuse me. Not without dealing with some outrageous, most diabolical slimes. No match for Kirby's fearsome pyros. And look at that, we're level 2! Yeah, going places fast, Kirby. Rising up the ranks, getting stronger, following that really twisty path. We've made it. Hit save. You know what? I know what you're thinking, viewers. Look how big this look at how big and expansive the world is. What's stopping us going anywhere? You're right. This is a family-friendly, fun adventure game. Let's go and explore. Oh. Or not. Okay. Yeah, you stray slightly too far off the path and you're absolutely mutilated by ridiculously difficult, ridiculously tough enemies.
There's nothing in the chest.
Always check the chests twice. In any RPG you ever play, always check the chests. Even though there's literally like maybe 2 RPGs in history that have ever given you a reward for doing such a thing, I do it anyway. What? Whatever.
Come on, Kirby.
This cave is nothing. Got nothing. We gotta explore the Cave of Legend, gang. And what an intricately carved cave. And what an intricately constructed dungeon this is. I especially like the lights. That, you know, not only are the candles on the walls there, but you can see the screen fading in and out of redness. Whoa, Kirby, looking a bit beat up there. Better consume those tonics that heal 20 HP, which you'll notice that Kirby has a maximum of 20 HP right now, so these things are useful, but, well, just bear that in mind later. Level 3. Cure. Wow. Great, now Kirby can cure himself. Don't even need the tonics. And the tonics don't heal all his HP anyway. I mean, he's only level 3, but those tonics are rapidly becoming less useful. Speaking of which, there's a tonic. Yeah, they're not useless. Now what do we have here? As we progress in the cave, we come across a fiendish block puzzle. Does Kirby have what it takes? Of course he does. Excuse me. Get out of my way, I'm trying to solve a block puzzle. Honestly, some random encounters. Kirby has what it takes to solve this easy puzzle. Well. But we can get the other one. Kirby can solve this basic child's puzzle, no problem. Now, let me just analyse this. Okay, I believe I have the solution. There we are. That's what I did wrong the first time. A child could do it. Silly me. Silly me getting that one wrong. Any secrets in the wall? No. Kirby's level 4 now. And you'll see tonics heal 20 HP and potions, which that was, heal 60. Just as well because Kirby is now, just as well because tonics already only heal half of his HP. Now, yeah, the healing items in this game really lose their usefulness fast, which is one of the game's problems. It doesn't quite know how to deal with items. Spoilers: I'd never bothered buying items in the shops, except for some very rare purposes. We've made it to the end of the cave, and what's this? Oh no! That man that made it here, remember? The guy that was the only person to come? He died. But he's left a mess, but he's left some important records. There is a flute that you can play somewhere, and a tree to the northwest. How curious. But was that all we came here for? Actually, yes, it was. Really. That was all that we came here for. That is the entire purpose of this cave. I believe this area is completely optional. You don't have to come here. So wasn't that a worthwhile endeavour? Let's leave, Kirby.
We're down here, man. I don't appreciate going through a pointless cave like that.
We could head off to the next town, but you want to learn something else? If you go back to towns in this game after doing some significant event, then odds are people are going to have new stuff to say.
Dead?
Look, just from going to that cave, the knight that told us about it reacts to us telling him that we found the old
So
man
you think
there.
I'm going north to
Dead
Taslor?
corpse of the old man.
It's a nice town. Is it getting any
Well done.
better? No,
I had a nice time.
Well, keep playing then.
I'm glad to hear it's going to get better.
Taslor, but that's such a hard piece of traveling. You don't think I could come with you, could I? No, I would just get in the way for you. What? A dead person? I wonder who it was.
Not that much of interest, really. Well, you know, yeah.
Will I ever get a break from cooking for my husband? I said! Please. Please. Don't bother me. One time win. Got it. Now, what side dish should I make? Asparagus? Spinach? I bet I know what that dish is. Watch it be lima beans. I just hope the side dish is good. Watch it be lima beans again. Looks like some sort of... You suddenly feel incredibly sick.
The hint man in the tiny wooden house. Incidentally, this is the man that will tell us everything we need to do as it comes to it in this game. It tells us we definitely have to head to that next town. Come on, Cubs. Let's dashing white sergeant our way to that town.
Wow, you're strong. You should have no trouble going north. Just stay on the path.
And I'm not going to waste my money on your garbage. I don't have enough to waste.
Is there water? You know, it's true. Hey, welcome back. The Cave of Legend. Wow, you went there, you went there. After that trip, why not? He's such the poet, but he's kind of stuck.
What light through yonder skylight breaks? No. No, no, no. No. No.
I'm a ghost.
Along the road to the town, Kirby encounters some fiendish ghosts.
I'm a ghost.
But he's got what it takes. Although this battle is actually kind of difficult. Man, I was fighting everything in that cave, and that was still kind of tough. But, you know, this is a family-friendly, fun for all the family, Nintendo-friendly, family RPG. Family. And it's a Kirby game. So you know it's not going to be that hard. It just seems that way for now. Yes, this game isn't going to be fiendishly difficult. Made it to Taslor. There's no town greeter, because that boy wants to be one though. And what's this? It seems we can head to the theatre for some outstanding action-packed adventures. Yeah!
If you want some excitement, go to the theater.
We'd better keep that in mind. Always pay attention to the important information that random townspeople give you. Random country bumpkins. What? Kid, what are you on? Oh, Black Bugs Blue Blood. 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 Well, I said it 5 times. Can you beat that, paisanos? Well, I'm not saying it fast. Get stuffed. We're done here. Good night.
Can
I can't.
Show me your moves.
I can't
Falcon,
say it.
Falcon kick. Punch!